What's up, guys? SconzE here with more Danganronpa. In the last episode, we left on a cliffhanger where there was a special guest who was going to be taking the place of the Blackened because the Blackened in this case has already been deceased. So, we're going to find out right now who that is. Oh, wait, is that... No. Alter Ego? I knew that. I knew they were going to be in this. But for those of you watching for the first time, and you didn't know, are you surprised? Were you expecting it to be Alter Ego? Yeah, Monokuma's buff. He's jacked. You know, I remembered, so... I made a joke, and I actually made a YouTube short out of it as well. I made a joke about how when Hina cried with Hifumi during that whole case, and you see like the teardrop come down and Hifumi raises his hand to the sky, I made a joke about how that was like the most animation you're gonna see in Danganronpa. And it came to my attention, I realized, okay, I meant that like aside from the executions, because obviously there's way more animation to the executions, but I meant like everything else, like when you're just, like this example, like this whole part of the game where it shows, like, just the characters doing this stuff, you know? No! Other than the executions, it's pretty much this. So, but that's what I meant. I know, obviously, there was animation in the executions. You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Phew! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color and the smell of the succulents, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. The flashback. Basically, Alter Ego was... you know, talking about like, I'll do it for everyone, I don't care. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. Anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend! And you killed him! Is this what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all things? Even like, laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually?
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift, from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course, I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so we could all get out of here. That was the thing. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. For that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad. Like just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring these things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the delicate tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! Is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Hehe. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you, bastard, no matter what, and that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? What if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies, like in The Phantom Menace, which is why they couldn't save Anakin and his mom. And comics and stuff, and so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So, the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
What?
So, now what do we do? What else is there, other than to head back up? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Excuse me. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
But okay, I see what you mean. But then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flat?
No.
Whoa. I can't suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Would ever go far for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you sleazeball, 'cause you are, sleazeball.
See.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Ah, the classic Ding Dong Bing Bong. It's been some episodes since that one.
This is a school announcement. As
Yep.
such, it is officially
nighttime.
the doors to the
Nothing
dining-
new.
Okay then. So
Yeah, this does the same thing every night, this guy. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up? Huh? What? Wake up? Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Kyoko, I'm not ready!
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko...
And I said, no! Get out of my room!
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing
It's
here?
true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see? Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. Always? What, does she sneak into my room every night? What time is it? 3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I guess we'll find out. It's so late. What happened? I have a favor I need to ask. Oh yeah, a little late night favor? What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, oh gosh. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. What? Without another word, she was gone. What the? The words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Just like I thought my room was locked. Maybe not everything is locked as I once thought. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Oh, there we are. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird, she said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it, Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Gah!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locker room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I could see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I could see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong
Just a
now?
second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko! Now you two!
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on
Shall we
anymore.
go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. But hold on! Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we have to leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation. Just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Ikusaba. The 16th
What?
student lying
All right, that's
hidden
enough of that.
somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. Makoto's not much of a fighter, so... I gotta watch out for someone. It's not that good. Oh, and then there were 6, 7... No! Oh, no, I said the classic meme. You received the after-alum present. I can't believe it. They got me. Danganronpa got me with the 6, 7. I never thought that would happen. Pranked. Wait, we already saw this.
Ikusaba, the 16th student. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Sorry, I should have read that. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. That was 3 days before the next incident. The next incident? 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Huh? 100-mile dash. Pain of junk food junkie. Pain of what? In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall, why would they... Why'd they give a teaser like that? Just let us find out for ourselves. Like, I know, but people playing it and watching it for the first time... Spoilers. The game spoiled itself. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
I don't want to think about that. Leave that to the farmers. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so bored now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level
Let's go.
again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, he'll start exploration. He's trying to get ahead of the curve now because of, the last trial. Uh-oh. Okay, so if you watched, I don't know, I guess this episode would be out afterwards. Yeah. So if you've been checking out the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 playthrough, you might have noticed one of the episodes I mentioned how I had playing with a broken controller. So notice the camera, like, okay, now it's fine. But before, when it was like turning on its own. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. We gotta teleport anyway. Anyway, point is, I'm playing with my busted controller. I did get a new controller. Well, I had a good controller to use, but I use that for, like, games like Overwatch, Call of Duty, like, just basically like shooter-style games, because that game, those kind of games, you cannot have stick drift, or you're screwed. So, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not trying to turn it. But anyway, oh, stop! Fuck! The last episode didn't matter because we were in the trial, but now we're back into normal things. But anyway, I did get another new controller, so I could use my good controller as casual controller now, and then save the new one for just like shooter games and stuff. This busted controller, I'm just gonna be using for fighters like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero because the right analog stick doesn't matter for that at all. And I gotta see how it affects with Skate as well, because it's like, I don't need to be flicking the fucking stick and shit, busting up my other controllers, you know what I mean, like crazy. NHL does a number too if you play like the NHL games. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. It's totally different from all the floors we've been seeing up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. But depending on how bad it is, if we can manage with like the turns and stuff, I might keep using this one, but probably not. Alright, this is the room that I mentioned episodes ago, right here. This, I don't recall it ever appearing in the anime. Check this room out. This room is sick. This is my favorite room in the entire building. I mean, it's just beautiful. Imagine having this indoors. I'm sure there's some rich people in the world that have something like this. But oh my gosh, I gotta say, I'm such a fan of like cherry blossoms and stuff. I've never, like, in real life, I've never been to like a cherry blossom park, anything like that. But one day, man, I hope to go. That's like in Hokkaido. I think it's Hokkaido. Hokkaido has, they have like a cherry blossom flower field or something. They have some sort of crazy like flower fields there that just like spans over like a whole mountain or something, and it's just like fields of pink and like other colors, and it's like it's so beautiful. I hope one day to see something like that, you know, with my own eyes. But yeah, I love this room. I don't think it appears in the anime though. I'm pretty sure. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the
Okay, it's pretty
16th student.
What do you mean,
lying
what did it
hidden
mean?
Somewhere in this
She said a
school.
name, and then she said that's the 16th
The one
student
they
hidden in the
call
school.
the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It's pretty obvious. Kyoko, I'm not gonna say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Oh, the gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was. It was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
then.
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Alright, well, I can't just talk about, like, we couldn't just have, like, a normal friendly conversation. Be like, hey, what are you doing here? You like the cherry blossoms, too? Yeah, I might spend some time in here. It looks very nice. I'm just gonna chill out. I see there's some, what are those for archery class? Where are the bow and arrows, though? That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Hey, and a Monokuma coin! Oh my gosh, there's no way we're getting like 999 of those, because I think you need to get that. I think that's the cap. Maybe it does go to 1,000. I don't think. But there's like a trophy for that. No way we're getting it. I don't even know how you would get that many. I guess maybe if you play in the harder difficulties, you're rewarded with more. Alright, let's end this episode here. If the camera stops tweaking, there we go. Alright, we're going to end this episode here, wrap it up, and I will catch you guys in more episodes. Bye-bye!